Do you get tired when you're taking exams? Well, if you do, you're in the right place. My name is Lucy Parsons, and I'm an academic coach who helps GCSE and A-level students to get the best grades in their exams. And I'm going to explain to you why you get tired after exams and what you can do about it. So, do you get tired after exams? I know I used to when I was taking exams. However much you try to fight it, emotional and physical exhaustion after exams is real. One reader wrote to me and said this: "How can I stop myself from becoming so emotionally and physically exhausted after every single exam? I had my first one today and nearly fell asleep afterwards. I've only just recovered from it almost 5 hours after it finished. This is okay today, although it feels rubbish, but on days when I have more than one exam, or on days where I have an exam on consecutive days and therefore need to be revising when I don't have an exam, I don't know how I'm going to cope." Now, do you feel for her? I really do feel for her. So in this video, I'm going to give you some insight into why you get tired after exams and give you some hints and tips on how to cope with it. So there are 3 reasons why you get tired after exams, and I'm going to go through them one at a time. So the first reason is pressure to perform. So you probably want to do your very best in exams, and you might have some big goal like getting into a certain university or into a sixth form that you really want to go to that really makes you want to do well. And that pressure sets off adrenaline inside you, and every time you get a big adrenaline release, you get a kind of slump afterwards, which makes you really tired. So secondly, it's to do with all the work. So you've probably been working really, really hard in the run up to your exams, and this has made you really, really tired. And the exam is kind of the peak of all that kind of stuff. And when it's over, you can finally crash, and that's why you feel so tired straight afterwards. And then the third reason is that exams are really intense. So probably when you're revising, you revise for short bursts of time and then have a break and then revise for another short burst before having another break, and you pace yourself in that way. However, with exams, you actually have to stay focused for an extended period of time, working at a really high level of intensity, thinking really hard, drawing information up from out of your brain, making sure you're answering the question. So basically, you're on high alert and really working intensely for the duration of the exam. So it's no wonder that you're tired afterwards. So what can you do to cope with all this exam fatigue? So the first thing to do is to know your limits. So know what makes you tired, know how much revision you can do before you need a good night's sleep, and all that kind of thing. So knowing your limits will really help you to manage exam season and the exam situation, so that you can look after yourself and take care of yourself, so that you can get rid of that tiredness and move on again to the next exam feeling as fresh as you need to do your best. So the second thing is to have a recovery plan. So if you know that you get tired after exams, don't plan to come home from an exam, have a bit of lunch, and then get on with your revision. Maybe you plan to come home, have a cup of tea, maybe have some lunch, maybe have a nap or watch your favourite TV programme and just really chill out for a little while, just to rejuvenate yourself and give you that energy that you need to carry on with your revision. So have a recovery plan and experiment with what works for you in terms of a recovery plan, so you know what you need to do in the aftermath of an exam to get ready for the next one. And finally, plan to get really good quality sleep. So there is a temptation to cram in exam season and stay up all night revising, but my advice would be to make sure that you stop a good hour before bedtime, you do something relaxing, you wind down so that your brain is ready to get a good night's sleep, and you can fully recharge while you're sleeping, so that you wake up fresh and ready to face the new day and another exam. So now you know why you feel so tired after exams and how you can cope with it. I hope these tips have been helpful. If you'd like a little bit more detail, you can read the blog post that goes with this video at lifemoreextraordinary.com/tired. So click on the link and take a look at that blog post. So if you've liked this video and found it helpful, I'd encourage you to subscribe to my channel for more videos if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please like my Facebook page, Life More Extraordinary, to get more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you do your very best in your exams and use this advice to really help you to power through. Best of luck.